Yeah, so after she finished her design course, and not finished it, but during the course itself, she discovered that Singapore is a great place to actually sing. So she had some good experiences with the choirs there. So tell us about that. How are those choirs better, more funded? What is it than the ones here?
Yeah, the music scene is definitely more funded than the kind of funding you get in India. But the thing is that over there they're more professional. They have a lot of artists, musicians coming in from the West.
Oh, I'm performing there and
Of
going
course.
through the Southeast Asia
Of
circuit.
course,
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot. Especially Singapore. Singapore is like a huge hub. So all these wonderful singers come in and go.
All the big acts from the West.
Definitely, all the big acts from the West come in. Even the plays, so many of them come in, and so there's that exposure over there. So a lot people get to see a lot more than we get to
So
see in India.
what's a concert ticket cost there? A reasonably big artist.
Reasonably say
Like Lady Gaga comes there, what would you pay?
120 and above.
120, say 150 Singapore dollars.
Yeah.
And that's what, 50 rupees to a dollar?
You might get a ticket for like Lady Gaga. You might get a ticket for like $90 or so.
Okay, that's for easy calculation. Let's say 100.
Yeah.
100 is what, 5,000 rupees?
Yep.
So that's steep by Indian standards, isn't it? And these are the standing out in the park
yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
There are no seats and nobody goes to.
There's Esplanade over there, which is a huge big theatre. Okay. But then, of course, Lady Gaga would never.
Yeah, these will be stadium-sized jobs, which will
Yeah.
be when she comes in.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you went for your singing, thinking they spotted your talent, or you just went and said, "I'm a singer."
Oh, that's very interesting because I went there and I was only 17 when I reached there, and I got there and I said I was missing home so much that I said I cannot just do arts. I have to sing. I have to do some sports, which I did so much when I was here. So I said, okay, why don't I go and try a choir? So I did my Google, my research, and nobody would tell you, and I didn't have that many friends to tell me, go here, go there. So I did my Google research and I said, okay, there's this chorus called the Singapore Symphony Chorus,
okay,
and I'm gonna try singing for them. So I Googled, found some number, called that lady, and she said, oh, all right, so how old are you? I said, I'm 17. She said, okay, you think you want to sing for the junior choir? I said, no way. I've seen you guys on YouTube. I have to sing for you. Then she said, okay.
And I'm good enough for that.
I'm good enough.
Yeah. Okay.
So I said, I'm good enough for that. But no, I didn't tell her I'm good enough for that. I said, okay, I'll come and sing. You tell me. But I think I can sing with you. Besides, I had seen some videos of them on YouTube, which I really liked. So I said, I have to at least go and try, even if I don't get it. And this is 150 people in the choir. So they have 150 people in the choir and 150 people in their orchestra.
Wow.
And they come
So
together.
it's like a philharmonic kind of thingy.
Big.
Massive.
Really big.
Yeah, the big guy with the tuba going
Yeah.
boop, boop, boop.
Yeah,
that. Everything's
exactly.
there. Okay.
Yeah. So I was so amazed because I've never sung with such a big orchestra. I sang with an orchestra, but there were like 10 people in it. So I said
That was
10.
just I don't know, the orchestra part of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I said I have to try. So I went, and this guy, Mr. Lim Yao, he is one of the biggest and he's really good. So I said, okay. So I went to him and he said, so he looked at me. First question he asked me is, how old are you? I said, I'm 17.
What's their hang up with age?
I don't know. He just asked me.
Okay.
So how old are you? I said, I'm 17. And he said, would you like to try for the junior choir? I said, no, same answer. I just want to try with you guys. And if I don't get it, it's cool. So I sang for him. I gave him this piece. It's quite complicated. It's not 17-year-old kind of piece. So he said, are you sure you want to sing this? I said, even if it's not good, I'll sing it for you. He said, okay, sing it. And after the audition, he said, okay, you can go and start singing this.
Oh, so you qualified, in other words.
Qualified.
And so you actually get into the chorus?
Yeah.
Sing regularly?
I sang for one of their concerts.
So what? These are ticketed affairs where people come?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how's the response in Singapore to all these kind of things? The huge.
Singapore's response is way more than. I mean, they have an audience for Western classical.
Yes.
Definitely.
Is it because the locals or the expats also who just come in?
The expats. There are so many expats, so there's definitely a big audience for that. Plus, the locals are also they are into it.
Yeah.
I mean, not
because mainland China is full of orchestras and they're always playing. So maybe it's
True, and the thing is that Singapore doesn't have like India has Carnatic classical.
True.
It is our national thing.
Yes.
So Singapore doesn't have anything like that. So it's a combination of all different kinds of music. There's like Lady Gaga.
But they give a break to everybody. It's like they all have their own space.
They do.
And the audiences are also there.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. And the fact that you're Indian didn't get in the way?
Not at that point, but I think there's always a little bit of racial discrimination in Singapore.
There is. Okay. Yeah, but was it consciously because they didn't like you particularly, or was it that all Indians were like
all Indians
tarred with the
are
same brush?
slightly disregarded.
Yeah?
Definitely.
So is it because of the local people also don't seem to do much by way of being aggressive
the local
there?
Singaporeans are not bad at
I mean the local Indian Singaporeans.
No, the local Indian Singaporeans, they are not bad at
They're not high achievers. Are they high achievers in different fields?
That's very
Like in singing, arts?
Arts, yeah. What the local Singaporeans do is they bring in a little bit of the Indian art scene over there.
Okay.
But I was the only Indian in the
So
choir.
what's the predominant culture of Singapore? Is it Western, European, or is it Chinese?
Chinese. But
Predominantly.
Western European takes a big
So that's close second.
place. Close second, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So when we come back, we'll talk about the last bit. Is she has got certain things to say about us. I mean Madras. After having come back from Singapore, she sees things not quite right. Could change a little bit here and there. Now she's working for a firm. So we'll find out that when we come back.